Have you ever wondered where some of the most fundamental inventions that shape our modern world come from? Ancient Persia, perhaps? Nestled between the Caspian Sea and the Persian Gulf, this civilization was once home to one of the world's most powerful empires. Spanning 3 continents at its peak, ancient Persia was a beacon of innovation, culture, and learning. The Persians were not just conquerors, but also contributors to humanity's collective knowledge. Their rich culture, steeped in art, philosophy, and science, influenced societies far beyond their borders. From the bustling bazaars of Persepolis to the grand palaces of Pasargadae, the spirit of innovation was ever present. The Persian Empire thrived for over 1,000 years, leaving behind a legacy that continues to shape our world today. Their contributions to various fields like art, literature, science, and technology are nothing short of remarkable. Now let's dive into the top 10 inventions from ancient Persia that have left an indelible mark on humanity. At number 10, we have the windmill, a revolutionary invention that harnessed the power of the wind. This isn't just any windmill, it's the vertical axis windmill conceived and brought to life by the ingenious minds of ancient Persia. Now, imagine a world before electricity. To grind grain or pump water, you would need a considerable amount of human or animal effort. But the Persians, they thought differently. They looked to the sky, to the wind. They designed these windmills with vertical sails that caught the wind, transforming its force into mechanical power. This advancement was a game changer for agriculture, making the process of grinding grain a breeze, quite literally. Over the centuries, the concept of harnessing wind power has evolved, leading to the wind turbines we see today. So next time you see a wind turbine, remember its ancestors were born in ancient Persia. Coming in at number 9, we have the Canat, a testament to Persian engineering. The Canat, or underground canal, was an ingenious solution to a common problem in ancient Persia: how to irrigate crops and supply fresh water in a region dominated by arid deserts. The Persians took a page from Mother Nature's playbook, using gravity to their advantage. They dug these canals from higher elevations to lower ones, allowing water to flow naturally. The Canat system was more than just a means of water transport, though. It was also an architectural marvel, with tunnels that could stretch for miles and shafts that supplied air, making the underground canals safe and sustainable. These subterranean aqueducts were not only a life source for the people and their crops, but also the lifeblood of Persian cities, driving growth and prosperity. And so, the Canat made the desert bloom, turning inhospitable terrain into thriving communities. Without the Canat system, life in arid regions of Persia would have been unimaginable. For number 8, we have a creation that brought joy and competition: the game of polo. Now, you might be picturing a sunny afternoon, horses charging across a field, mallets swinging, and an excited crowd. But did you know this sport's roots trace back to ancient Persia? That's right, folks. Polo, known then as chogan, was more than just a game. It was a training method for the cavalry, a display of wealth and power, and a beloved pastime. Over the centuries, polo spread across Asia and into the Western world. It caught the fancy of nobles and royalty, earning the moniker "Sport of Kings." Today, it thrives as a global sport, played from Argentina to Australia and everywhere in between. The game's essence remains unchanged: the thrill of the chase, the skillful maneuvering, the camaraderie. So the next time you watch a polo match, remember its origins lie in ancient Persia. Number 7 takes us to the roots of communication with the invention of the postal system. Now picture an empire stretching from Egypt to India, a vast expanse of different cultures, languages, and geographies. The Persians, innovative as they were faced with a challenge: how to efficiently communicate across this vast empire. Enter the postal system, arguably one of the most essential inventions to come out of ancient Persia. The system was brilliantly simple, yet incredibly effective. Stations were set up along the Royal Road, a major thoroughfare running through the empire. Couriers would travel from station to station, delivering messages and goods, ensuring a constant flow of communication. These couriers were highly trained and could cover an impressive 200 miles a day, rain or shine. The system was so efficient that the Greek historian Herodotus famously remarked, "Neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds." This invention truly revolutionized long-distance communication. At number 6, we bring you the precursor to our modern-day fridges, the Yakal. The Yakal, a marvel of ancient Persian engineering, was essentially a giant cooler designed to keep perishables fresh in the scorching desert heat. Constructed from a special mortar called saruj, these dome-shaped structures were built to withstand both the searing heat and the freezing cold. The design was ingenious, a deep, underground storage space and a subterranean network of wind catchers that funneled cool air into the structure. During the winter, Persians would import ice from nearby mountains and store it in the Yakal, where it would remain frozen well into the summer months. This wasn't just about preserving food though. The Yakal was also used to make falude, a traditional Persian dessert that's still enjoyed today. So, the next time you open your fridge, remember the ancient Persians who pioneered the concept of refrigeration. Indeed, Persians knew how to keep it cool. Number 5 on our list is a shocker: the battery. Yes, you heard that right. The concept of a battery isn't as modern as we've always thought. The discovery of the Baghdad Battery, a set of artifacts believed to be over 2,000 years old, has challenged this notion. This ancient device, found in the region of modern-day Iraq, consisted of a clay pot, a copper cylinder, and an iron rod. Scholars have speculated that this ancient contraption may have been used for electroplating or electrotherapy. The idea is that when filled with an electrolytic solution like vinegar or lemon juice, this setup could produce a voltage. Isn't that electrifying? Imagine, over 2 millennia ago, the Persians were experimenting with concepts that would lay the foundation for modern electrical science. The Baghdad Battery is a stark reminder of how advanced ancient civilizations were in their understanding of the world around them. This invention is a testament to the scientific prowess of ancient Persia. Coming in at number 4, we have algebra, a foundation of modern mathematics. This incredible invention is credited to the Persian scholar Al-Khwarizmi. His works in the 9th century laid the groundwork for the system of equations, variables, and constants that we use today. Al-Khwarizmi's book, The Compendious Book on Calculation by Completion and Balancing, introduced the concept of algebra, or completion, which is where the term algebra comes from. This mathematical genius didn't stop there. He also pioneered the use of zero as a placeholder in mathematical calculations, a concept that was revolutionary at the time. Al-Khwarizmi's work was so influential that it was translated into Latin and used as a primary mathematics textbook in European universities for centuries. So, when you're wrestling with quadratic equations or puzzling over exponents, remember that you're engaging with a system of thought that has its roots in ancient Persia. So your next math problem is a nod to Persian genius. At number 3, we have an invention that's a bit corrosive: the sulfuric acid. This potent substance, known by many as the king of chemicals, was first discovered by the Persian alchemist Jabir ibn Hayyan back in the 8th century. Now, Jabir wasn't just playing around with chemicals for fun. He was a true pioneer, pushing the boundaries of knowledge and exploration. His discovery of sulfuric acid wasn't just a eureka moment, it was the result of meticulous experimentation and observation. Sulfuric acid then went on to play a crucial role in a variety of applications. From its use in the production of fertilizers, detergents, and dyes to its role in oil refining and wastewater processing, sulfuric acid became an indispensable tool in many industries. Its discovery was more than just a scientific achievement. It was a game changer, a catalyst for progress that helped shape the world as we know it. This invention truly changed the face of chemistry. Number 2 brings us to a spiritual realm with the invention of Zoroastrianism. Now let's delve into the world of ancient beliefs. Zoroastrianism, originating in ancient Persia, is one of the world's oldest monotheistic religions. It was founded by the prophet Zoroaster, who introduced the concept of a single deity, Ahura Mazda, the wise lord. This religion was way ahead of its time, advocating for moral choice and the idea of heaven and hell, concepts that were revolutionary for the era. The Zoroastrians believe in the dualism of good and evil, where humans have the free will to choose their path. They also have a strong emphasis on environmentalism and respect for nature. This ancient faith has had a profound influence on the development of major world religions, such as Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, particularly in areas like eschatology and angelology. So it's not just an invention, but a spiritual legacy. This religion has significantly influenced other major world religions. And finally, at number 1, we have a monumental invention: the concept of human rights. The roots of this universally acknowledged principle trace back to ancient Persia, to a ruler known as Cyrus the Great. His innovative thinking led to the creation of the Cyrus Cylinder, often hailed as the world's first charter of human rights. This cylindrical piece of clay, inscribed with the cuneiform script, detailed Cyrus's beliefs in freedom and equality for all. It espoused principles like the right to choose one's religion, the abolition of forced labor, and the return of displaced people to their homelands. What's more, it recognized the importance of respecting diverse cultures and traditions, a concept that was quite revolutionary for its time. While the world has evolved in countless ways since the days of Cyrus the Great, the principles laid out in the Cyrus Cylinder continue to form the bedrock of our modern understanding of human rights. This trailblazing invention has shaped the world as we know it. So there you have it, the top 10 inventions from ancient Persia. Let's take a moment to appreciate the genius of our ancestors, from the windmill, which inspired modern renewable energy solutions, to the Canat system that revolutionized irrigation. We mustn't forget the exhilarating game of Polo that still thrills audiences worldwide. The ancient postal system, a precursor of our global communications network, deserves a nod, as does the ingenious concept of the fridge. And who could overlook the battery, the cornerstone of our electronic world? The Persians' contributions to mathematics, particularly algebra, are unparalleled. While their discovery of sulfuric acid marked a significant progression in the field of chemistry, the concept of Zoroastrianism, with its influence on major world religions, and the groundbreaking idea of human rights, have had profound impacts on our societal structures. Remember, the past shapes the present, and understanding our history can help us shape a better future. Until next time, keep exploring.